G'day guys, how's life living in a jungle? It's the Rantin' Aussie! Today I've got a couple of subjects really I want to talk about, so it's probably going to be over 2 videos if I get a chance to make the second video. I've got a lot on my plate today. Still, I'll do my best. And they're on 2 seemingly different topics yet have overlapped. They are overlapping magisteria.
So, Donald J. Trump
is a leader of the free world, apparently, which means he can be impeached. He can be got rid of if he fucks up, or if he does a good job, he can be lauded. Sounds fair enough. That's not how the always Trumpers and the never Trumpers act. They raise him up on a pedestal. Even those who are against him raise him up like a god. And I mean that. They raise him up like a god. You think about this. All these protests, all this hatred, all for this one man, and it actually does nothing but only put the spotlight on Trump. That's how he got elected. Yeah, okay, Hillary was a shit candidate, at least from my point of view, from the aspect of her wanting World War III with Russia. That was pretty much the biggest thing for me. But all these anti-Trumpers, they're raising him up as some kind of veritable Satan or Antichrist. And he's not. He's a Homo sapien, and he's as fallible or infallible as the next fucking Homo sapien. But to them, he is, they keep using the word Hitler. Well, I think that's pretty much because a lot of them are atheists and don't want to use the analogy of Trump is literally Satan, or literally the Antichrist. If this was back in the 1990s or back in the 1980s, that's what this would be. The language would be, Trump is literally the Antichrist. But today, of course, with the rise of atheism and atheistic thought, it's not. You have to compare him to somebody who actually existed, that you've got evidence for. Well, Hitler seems like a good person to compare him to, doesn't it? But then you've got the always Trumpers. Trump can do no wrong. He will bring peace and stability to the universe. He will balance the force. He is Jesus. He is Jehovah. He is Zeus. He's a fucking Homo sapien. He will fuck up. He will live or die by his decisions, or by his words. Like all politicians, all leaders, he will be met on the judgment of the people in a democratic society. Now you think about that, but no, he's Jesus. Trump is literally the God Emperor. I mean, that started as a meme when there were a few moderates and a few people going, oh, it'd be really funny to cheese off the dickheads in the Sock Just movement. What we'll do is we'll make a meme of the Emperor of Mankind from the 40k universe, the Warhammer 40k universe, and we'll just impose Trump's face on it with Photoshop. That was a meme. That's not the way the always Trumpers look at it. They actually believe that he is a saviour. He's not a saviour. He's a fucking Homo sapien. There is going to be no miracles made in his name. He's not going to move mountains. He's not going to do any of that hyperbolic shit that I hear, at least in terms of, Trump is going to make America great again and he will do it by all means necessary, rah, 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 rah. Well, that's yet to be seen. We're 4 days in. Who knows? I don't. And I'm quite happy to call him out. In fact, I've already called him out twice on some of the bullshit that he spewed, especially yesterday. I forget her name. There was a lady who, in the Obama administration's time, who gave some military information to WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, and of course, Julian Assange went, "Oh, this is tasty," and he got him. And then she got caught, and then she stayed in a federal prison for treason. Whistleblower doesn't work apparently at that level of the law. Now, what I'm going to just divert onto that for a second. Isn't it funny how she got done for a treasonous act, and Obama, the minute he's going to get out of politics, the DNC is now in opposition to the Republican Party, who are now in power, and she gets let out because it doesn't matter what she says, it's not going to hurt the DNC. Because that's history now, that's gone, that doesn't matter. Now, I could pretty much guarantee if Hillary Clinton had won that election, she'd still be in jail. Because she's dangerous, she has information, she can cause a counter-revolution of sorts. To my mind, that's a fucking political prisoner. She was a political prisoner. The only reason she got let go is because it didn't matter anymore. So she was in jail literally so that she couldn't spew her ass out about the Democrats and Obama and their decisions militarily. That's a political prisoner. So if anybody goes, oh, Obama was a great guy, he was a fucking demagogue. That's the sort of shit you expect from communist nations. That's the sort of shit you expect from fucking Russia. That's the sort of shit you expect from the Middle Eastern theocracies. Not a fucking democracy. Anyway, I digress. The entire point of democracy is that you have a fellow Homo sapien to lead you, to govern you, not to be God Emperor, not to be the Antichrist, not to be the third coming of whatever fucking God you want to fucking worship this week. It's weakness on both sides. It's pathetic. Completely pathetic. Please stop it. All you are doing is making yourselves look like the imbeciles that especially the atheist community constantly insults. You are putting a person, a human being, on a pedestal they don't deserve. Donald J. Trump does not deserve the podium or the pedestal that you have raised him up to. He is not a god or a devil. He's a human fucking being. And if you keep going this way, well, guess what? Fuck you, get fucked and fuck off. I'm the Ranting Aussie. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you in the future. Hooroo. G'day guys, it's the Ranting Aussie. Hey, did you like this video? Comment down below. Like the video? Share, and most importantly, subscribe. I'll catch you later.